product provided by Nintendo. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Votary's Viewpoint, where we take a look at brand new games added to the library. And we got to thank the good folks over at Nintendo for sending this copy of today's game over to the channel for review. Today's game is going to be Peglin. Peglin is a roguelike video game developed by Red Nexus Games and published by Indie Arc and BlakRanger Game. It was released for PC on April 25th of 2022, on iOS and Android on April 11th of 23, and for the Nintendo Switch, which we'll cover in today, on August 27th of 2024, once the full version became available. The game contains pachinko-like gameplay that the player uses to progress through the game and defeat the final boss. Players must carefully balance their own attacks and health as the game uses turn-based RPG between the protagonist and monsters. Users begin as a small green goblin designed in pixel art graphics who use orbs to blast through different levels of bouncing pegs. There are 4 different goblin classes: Peglin, Baladin, Randrel, and Spinvador. Peglin is the base class, and other 3 are unlocked throughout gameplay. Each class has its own ability. Players fight through popping pegs by shooting orbs. Different orbs have various effects, and the game uses deck building techniques as players strategically choose and discard which power-ups they would like. There is an element of luck as orbs bounce at varying angles on pegs. As pegs are hit, damage points add up and are distributed to targeted enemies. While the pegs are in the formation of the bottom half of the screen, the green goblin and oncoming enemies are on the top half. Some pegs have their own effects, such as green R that resets the board, while the yellow, which is an exclamation point, creates a critical hit and will deal greater damage. Players earn coins as they pop pegs and use this in-game gold to upgrade orbs' ability. Every individual run has its own randomly generated map. The player progresses through increasingly difficult floors and the dungeon crawl as enemies are defeated. Once a level is completed, an orb will also be thrown to decide which path to take as they progress further down the floors. Some floors are designated for giving loot or battles. Others have random scenarios that the goblin character faces that influences gameplay. These scenarios are typically non-combat related. They are focused on what narrative choice the gamer makes. Relics are collected throughout the game, which will give the player a permanent power-up. A synergy within the deck can be found as players select specific orbs and are granted relics. Players face ordinary enemies and significantly harder bosses, with main bosses appearing at the end of every stage. Once the game is completed, the player will begin to unlock the multi-stage crucible that hits its peak at level 20. Each stage grants the run and negative effect, making each rerun of Peglin increasingly difficult. Alright, so we're at the main, well, not the main screen, but as you hit the start button, we get into the game here. So Peglin is a jack of all trades with access to almost all orbs and relics. Flexibility and adaptability are keys to Peglin's victory. Starting regular is Peglin Tuition. Battle rewards and chests contain an additional option to choose from. So let's check this out. Would you like a boost? Battle starts with 5 extra. Okay. So we have Molten Gold. Molten Gold, Decoy Orb. Enemies don't get their extra turns for your first reload. Molten Gold, battle start with extra 5 orbs, I guess. Or extra 5 gold. I believe those are only 2 you can pick. So let's do the Decoy Orb. Let's do that. Kind of cool. They give you a added bonus. So it's like a little, I guess, a way to kind of make your way through this map, and this is where you start at. All right, so that's our Peglin character at the top, the green goblin, and then the enemies on the right. So just to kind of give a little bit of context, it's a little bit of a puzzle game mixed with pachinko and has turn RPG elements. Now, on the left here, you can see these are the different orbs you start off with. So the pep balls, I believe these are the hit points that once you throw your orb down, and the hit points accumulate to how much HP you take away from the enemy. So each peg ball, which are the black plain balls, are 2, and then the caution ones or the critical hit ones are 4. And then the green ones, as I said earlier, are like the reset ones. So basically, like I said, it's elements of pachinko. So you basically release it. You use the left control stick to turn where you want to aim, where you're going to throw these orbs at. So throw there. So you see each time it hits one of these peb balls, it adds up points, and that's going to take away 8 hit points, where you can actually select which enemy. And I'm starting with the first one. I'm sorry. So he's done. It took all those points away. Then you just throw your next one. And it's almost like kind of in ways elements of pinball when you think about it, where, you know, pinball, the ball drops down after it dances around the stage. So, you know, it's elements of luck. And then, you know, the further you go, you kind of can learn, I guess, where to throw the pep balls to kind of keep it afloat to add more points. So that's a critical hit, which is going to give it more damage. So that enemy's gone. So if you hit left L or R, you can switch which enemy. He's closer, so the closer they get, I believe they are the first ones to attack. So we want to try to take those out first. That's what I believe the strategy should be. So it's a pretty chill game. Like, you know, not much to it. Turn-based RPG elements, and then you have your elements of like puzzle and strategy. So, you know, nothing that will make you, you know, like your FPSs and stuff like that. This is pretty much a chill game. All right, still in there. I wish it showed the total. So on the left, obviously, there's the green goblin, your character's amount of hit points that he has left, his life or whatever. Do that. So I try to kind of throw them on the top so they can kind of bounce around. That's again, I need 33. I need a critical hit. So I'm not exactly sure if the reset thing is a good thing or not. I guess so. You can kind of, I guess if you were to get one of the critical hits, you can restore it. Okay. Go up there. Get up, get up. Okay. All right, so I'm down to 86 HP. I got 2 enemies left, total of 85 HP between the both of them. All right. Like I said, it's elements of pinball, strategy, RPG, pachinko, you know. So it's a crazy mix of a bunch of different style of games. So we got a critical hit, so this should be good. You can throw the little bombs. Boom, they both gone. At the end, you get some rewards. It says best foot forward. I guess they do things playing with words. That's what I've been noticing here. The first hit, each shot gets plus 10. Can target any enemy. Choose which reward you get at the end of each stage. But right now, level 1, we can add it. You can earn points right here with coins. And you can upgrade an orb, or you can heal 20%, which is 17 HP, which will pretty much take you back up to 100 HP. I think I'm gonna upgrade the orb right now because these are basically weak regular damage. This is Dag Orb. It's weak regular damage, massive damage on critical hits. And then the best foot forward, the first hit, each shot gets plus 10, can target any enemy. So now we're beginning the second level here. Now we got 3 enemies, all with 60 HP each. Let's see here. Gonna try to bounce that. Boom. Hopefully get a critical hit or one of the bombs. There we go. We got a critical hit, so this should be good. Okay. So that took about 24 HP off with that. Those are like the regular ones. So, all right, we got a bomb. We got a critical hit. We got a 40 and a 52. Intensifies and make your weaker hit stronger. That's what I'm thinking. After, of course, you hit the critical. And of course, it probably would be a good strategy to just aim straight for that, right? Let's try that. We're gonna aim and try to get that bomb, and it should maybe bounce off of that. Well, no, the critical one's gone now, so we'll definitely hit the bomb though. And we got a critical, so that's great. So it's should throw a bomb as well as be a critical hit. So, you know, that knocked out quite a bit of HP. So all 3 of these guys, all 4 of these enemies only have 10 HP left. I'm gonna try to get this and aim it towards this critical hit at the bottom. Like right about this. Do it. Boom. Got it. Perfect. And we got the bomb. Yeah, they should be all toast. But this should be. Yep. This is a thought. So I'm getting the hang of it. The Swotorb level 1 upgrades each hit plus 2 damage when the orb makes contact with them. most cases orbs active. I think I'm good with healing because I haven't been getting attacked, so we'll upgrade the orb again. And this is the bonus stage, I believe. First hit, each shot is 10. Let's see here. I'm not exactly sure. It didn't really give you directions on what to do for the bonus stage. I know it's a little fire pit there, but to be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what happens. But you do lose HP when it lands in the fire. So let's see here. See, we just keep it in the air. All right, so we got 3 enemies, all with 65 HP. Put it right here. Get back over. Critical hit. That's a good thing. Stay up. 1 more HP. Okay, so this is pretty cool because wherever they land at the bottom, you can see it multiplies how much HP is taken away and how much damage is dealt. So that's pretty cool, a little different on this stage. That's a critical hit as well. ×1. And he's out of there. Critical hit early. ×2. That was a good deal right there. Let's do this critical hit again. ×2, we didn't really hit nothing. That's up. Here, keep it quote unquote inbound. Oh man, it bounced right out of there. Get back inside. ×2. Takes the damage. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies left. Put it down there. Good. So I believe from what I'm seeing, if it goes down where the fire is, that's a bad thing. You actually lose a couple of HP on your character. We got 68 HP in our last. Let's see. This is looking good so far. Good. ×1. He's gone. Try to hit this bomb. That always is a good help. So the bomb, basically, if you get one of those, it will actually hit all of your enemies that are present on the board, from what I can see. Let's see here again. Got a critical. Oh well, that didn't go as good as planned. I was trying to just get the critical hit and possibly a bomb, get some points. That's pretty good. ×1, I like it. So he's gone. So what I'm noticing is it's probably best practice to try and hit a bomb, just because it will deal enemy to pretty much everybody on all the enemies on your stage that you're battling. So this is good. We hit a bomb, we got a critical, and let's see. Yep, so everybody's gone. All right, guys, so my first impressions of Peglin. Peglin is definitely a different game that I would normally choose. I'm trying to expand my palette as far as gaming and trying different style of games. I may not always want to play games that may be mentally intensive, like a Call of Duty or something like that. That's going to make me have to focus so much. I kind of want to be able to play some games that is relaxing, more for the casual game. I think the game is pretty cool. It has elements of puzzle, strategy, turn-based RPG, and even elements of pachinko. I think it's a pretty cool game. The concept is definitely different. I've noticed a lot of puzzle style games will also include elements of turn-based RPG, which kind of combines the two genres of games into one and create a fun experience for the game. But I think it's a pretty cool game. If you like that game, you can download straight to your Nintendo Switch. Just head over to the Nintendo Switch eShop on your Nintendo Switch console, and you can pick it up for $19.99. You can have yourself a copy of Peglin. After watching this quick review, what are your thoughts on Peglin? Is it something that you want to pick up? The game has been out previously. It's just now having the full version come over to the Switch. was previously released on PC as well as the Apple and Android devices. I'm curious to know from you guys down in the comment section below, have you played this game? What do you think of it in comparison, if you have played it, to the version that you played to the Nintendo Switch version? And after seeing this quick review and this gameplay, is it something that you may be interested in picking up? Once again, I want to thank Nintendo for sending over a copy of this game for review. Much appreciated. Be on the lookout for new episodes of Votary's Viewpoint. So until next time, later. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at VideoGameVotary.